In the 1990s, I founded RF Safe Online to investigate the biological impacts of electromagnetic radiation, EMR, driven by a personal tragedy that profoundly shaped my life and work. My daughter, born with a neural tube defect, NTD, fought bravely but briefly for life. Neural tube defects are severe malformations of the brain and spine that occur when the embryonic neural tube, the precursor to the central nervous system, fails to close properly by the 28th day after conception. This defect can lead to conditions like anencephaly, where significant portions of the brain and skull do not develop. The pain of losing my daughter was compounded by research suggesting that high EMF exposure in occupational environments could increase the risk of NTDs by as much as 300%. This finding resonated with my experience, as my daughter's mother was exposed to significant EMR levels while working with powerful radio equipment during her pregnancy. Driven by this, I made a solemn vow over my daughter's last breaths, to uncover and combat the hidden dangers that had stolen her future. This quest led to the conceptualization of the Genesis Framework, an ambitious project aiming to unify the laws of physics with the complex processes of biological development. This framework is not just a scientific model, it is a personal crusade to ensure that future generations are safeguarded against the invisible threats that pervade our increasingly technological world. The Genesis Framework endeavors to redefine our understanding of the universe by aligning classical physics with a higher dimensional space. This alignment is crucial because it seeks to explain how bioelectric gradients, vital for the early stages of embryonic development, are influenced by the broader electromagnetic environment. In developing this framework, I am driven by the hope that we can one day simulate the entire process of life unfolding, from DNA to the final structures of the living organism, within a unified physical model. By understanding how the memory encoded in the fabric of space directs the organization of matter, from galaxies to quantum particles, we open up new possibilities for medical science, particularly in the fields of developmental biology and prenatal care. Bioelectric potentials are crucial in guiding developmental processes. These potentials help orchestrate the beautifully complex choreography of cells as they divide, differentiate, and organize into the tissues and organs that form a new being. Any disruption to these delicate processes, especially during critical periods like the first month of pregnancy, can lead to devastating outcomes. With the Genesis Framework, we aim to create a tool that can predict and perhaps mitigate disruptions in bioelectric signaling caused by environmental factors, including EMFs. By simulating how these forces interact on a quantum level and across dimensions, we could potentially develop technologies that not only protect but also optimize embryonic development in the face of various environmental challenges. This framework is more than a scientific endeavor. It is a promise to my daughter, a vow to protect other children from the unseen dangers that lie in wait. It is a commitment to transform grief into action, ensuring that her brief life continues to inspire change and progress in the world. By integrating the complexities of bioelectric phenomena with the foundational principles of physics through the Genesis Framework, we step closer to a future where the interplay between our bodies and the environment is not only understood, but also safeguarded. This is my mission, to decode the mysteries of life and the universe, not just to satisfy scientific curiosity, but to heal and protect the vulnerable among us. Blessings, John R. Coates.